connect with the market. It's not just looking after you. It's not just free rent. We help you connect to the rest of the world. If you have something, if you have technology that you really believe you have an edge, you should use Hong Kong as a test base, because Hong Kong is small and the requirement for Hong Kong is very, very stringent. So test your product and services well in Hong Kong, but with an eye for outside of Hong Kong. We are sitting next to the biggest market in the world, whatever you do. So you have to have a strategy for China. That's the biggest market in the world. And then Southeast Asia, One Belt, One Road, that you have to have a view about that. We have a number of partnerships with Shenzhen, with Shanghai, Beijing. We have a lot of exchange between all these cities. We actually bring in a number of companies from China into the science park. We have to work with them, help them understand the regulation. But whenever you have new technology, it is always regulatory that we need to work with. So the government is open, and we need to help them deal with the regulation. So investors is here. There's no lack of money, but is there a way to channel the money into Hong Kong? Yes, we have to do a lot of work. And the reason why they don't channel the money to Hong Kong is because they do not believe that there's technology in Hong Kong, or they do not know how to invest in early stage companies in Hong Kong. Because most of the family offices, they would ask, the question they ask when you look at an early stage company would be cash flow. And the early stage company, if they have cash flow, then your valuation will be very, very low. In fact, I just created a new organization called the Investors Team in the Science Park. We have a small team in the past, 2 or 3 people. We also have a corporate venture fund to do matching with the communities. We do the educations, so many things that we do. We have a lot of very good technology that comes out of there, and we organize a lot of opportunity for them if you spend time here. Depending on which area you look at, electronic, ICT, green tech, biotech, material, I'm sure I can bring you 20, 30 companies for you to look at. And whether or not you like it, it is up to you, and I can line it up for you. It's not always successful, but there's opportunity. So if there are incubators who are successful in Hong Kong and they move into Shenzhen, if their business or their product or services is good for the big market of China, by all means they should go to China. I would like to encourage them to keep a R&D arm in the science park in Hong Kong. Cyberport is a brother sister company. If there's a startup in Hong Kong, they go to Cyberport rather than a science park, that's fine. The word is reindustrialization of Hong Kong. Bring back the high-end manufacturing jobs, maybe even dark factories where the factory will have no workers. The ultimate goal for what we do is reindustrialization of Hong Kong. With that, we need to back it up with R&D. Marketing, in my opinion, is really the driving force of any corporation, of any strategy. Why would Science Park be the place for startup? What do we offer in terms of our brand name?
Want to turn your ideas into reality? Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks Corporation will connect you to partners and facilitate collaboration so as to catalyze innovations. We provide 3 technology platforms in robotics, healthy aging, and smart cities for you to create new innovations, exciting jobs, and industries that will benefit society to take us to new heights. Let's shape a brighter future together.